Okay, I'm having some trouble getting Adam's list, and there seems to be an upgrade that isn't contemplated in my system. We won't be with us just one moment.
Sorry? Yeah, but this is what decides it, man. My shuttle has to know what he's doing from the off. He doesn't turn around. No, we'll go with that. Alright. Good luck, buddy. That's ready for me. Oh dear, new bases. I painted them into the in position with the other bases.
1 to 2 in the mobile.
Oh well, I've marked it off if you want. I'm just going to focus it there.
One with Falcon. Leave it at that.
So what?
Focuses, buddy.
Yeah.
Cool. And then one straight, which is probably a bump.
Yeah.
Which it totally is. Cool. What's up?
Just jousting with the shot.
Yeah.
I'm sure you throw out quite a few people with that.
Sorry?
I'm sure you throw quite a few people after that.
Well, the thing is, if you make it run away, it doesn't help.
So yeah, while they're on DAS quickly, this was the ranking after round 2. James Khan was first place. I've seen his list. He's playing Jostero, Nim, and Fuik, I think. I think it was a Starlight. So pretty interesting list there. So I've made a note of that. Mike Dennis is also playing an interesting list. Matthew Fisher, he took the local fair. No, he took Miranda Nim to Copenhagen and knocked out Farn Langeland in the top 16. I would guess he's playing the same thing.
All yours?
And then 3 forwards with him.
I've not put the timer on.
Target lock.
1 hour 6, which is very convenient because I think that's what my time is set at because of the last round.
The shuttle.
So, yep, start. Okay.
See if I can. Gonna target up Ray if I can, which I can.
Let's get back on chat, and I think I'm set up and ready to go.
Right, you ready, bud?
Yeah.
Alright, Ray. Target lock focus. To another focus.
No guess. Two blanks. Token 4.
So Ray takes a shield damage.
Both of yours?
Yep. So, harpoon is a shuttle.
Yep.
Harpoon missile gets fired.
Guidance ships.
Guidance ships gets 2 hits and 2 crits, I believe.
So shield.
So Lambda takes a beating. Ow!
Ray range 2 into shuttle.
Now Ray goes with 2 hits plus a blank for thin, rerolls, gets 3, and the Lambda looks like he took 1, so he got an evade. Oh, he's taking a damage card. So half points go on the board.
So we'll start with Ryad. Range 1.
Looking at that MOV bar on this screen, that text is a bit small. Not sure how well he
That's cool. So we'll go for
not sure how well you guys can see what's on the what's on that MOV bar at the top of the screen, what it says, depending on what kind of device you're using. It's like 4 hits.
Yeah.
Gets 2 and a focus for the evades.
Shuttle. Gonna palp a crit.
Palpatine equals crit.
Really bad.
Gets a focus, a blank. It's like guidance chips was the only thing you managed to get out of that. No, it's not guidance chips. It's the Palpatine.
Shields are still shields.
Yeah, so Ray tanking through this. Dale having a very bad round as far as damage output's concerned. Thank you very much for joining us. Just to let you know, you are watching the largest X-Wing event ever to be run. 500 players at start.
It doesn't have any.
We're into round 3 of stage 1 of the System Open Series main event. Both of these players are undefeated. With, if I quickly switch over, I think Dale was like, Dale will know, but Adam? Tudor? Yeah, I got unlucky. I was trying to get, I had Andrew Christian against Alan Watson on table 14. Well, they were on table 15. I thought it was table 14. I stood there waiting for them, and they didn't show up. So we got Dale and Adam from table 14. They're not showing up in the top 32. We had, after the first round, there were 65 players with a perfect record, 200-0. After the second round, we still got 10 players with a perfect record of 400-0.
Appears to stress but no action.
So, Adam's running Ray with expertise C3PO Finn, engine upgrade, and the original Millennium Falcon title for the evade. Captain Nim with a score to settle, which has placed the Adept to Pay condition on the Lambda. Harpoon missiles. Bomblet Generator, Trajectory Simulator Genius, and Guidance Chips, and a title.
Ray, 4K.
Ray takes a 4K. Make sure she can keep arc.
You happy to do that?
If you want to do that.
And then Nib is going to knock the bomb back in. And focus.
Happy? Up. So, Quick Draw has just got a shot on Nim because of bump Ray. Range 2. I'm going to Palpa crit because Palp's going to die.
Quick Draw fires on him. Palpatine declares a crit. And we get one crit again. A focus.
Take it.
Means that Captain then suffers one shield.
Nim. Target lock.
3 and a crit. Nothing.
So, looks like
Oh yeah, sure.
Palpatine dies.
Everyone takes damage.
Yeah. So
Harpoon goes off. Pretty much everyone around takes the damage.
So
Maybe I think Quick Draw will get away with it.
So face down for Harpoon.
okay.
And then you take those.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and a crit.
1, 2, 3, and a crit. Yeah.
Was a damage sensor array.
I didn't spend the focus. Okay. Ray, range 2 at Riot.
Cool, cool. Hit grip. Lone Wolf. Base token. Got my own stuff. Okay, so
Take damage from the Harpoon or not? Because
already got the range 2 back in.
Ryad's got all 3 shields. Oh, what am I doing? I'm putting the ships back on the board. So he's got 3 hits from that.
Comes 1, but I don't roll it. Roll blank. Hit a crit.
Takes a hit and a crit.
So you got 1 evade, yeah?
Yeah. Just stabilizer.
And that's the major explosion? No. It's, Jesus, where's my thing? I left it on the table. Loose stabilizer. So 3 shields there. Looks like don't miss the stats up. Was it only enemy ships? Were they not at range 1? All at range 1, weren't they? I don't know.
bank.
So that clears your stress, yeah?
Yeah.
Does that clear that crit down as well?
No, it's an action.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about any noise.
And then Nim will throw a bomb.
Looks good. And this is a bomblet, yeah?
Yeah. So it's 2 red dice.
Okay, cool.
And then reveals a 1 forward.
Awesome. That trajectory's so good.
Just the ability to.
Sorry, mate.
The ability to just place them. Oh, that's actually the last two. I will target lock right.
Okay, sounds good, sounds good. One straight for me.
Gentlemen, I was walking by the table. A harpoon went off. All the ships take damage. Yeah?
Yes. Well, everyone took damage
within the range.
Quick draw was out of range.
Who's out of range? Okay, no, it's one of those things. I'm walking by the table and I'm watching things happen.
That was a really good help. Okay, so he didn't bump, so he's going to do a focus. Okay.
So before combat,
Oh yeah.
I'm going to let the bomb go off.
Okay. So that's range 1 of everyone.
Yes. Does it hit me?
Hits you.
Okay. Does it hit quick draw?
It does. So I don't think it hits Nim. No. So I take that out way.
Yep.
So quick draw takes 2. So that is right. So let me do this in the right order then. So,
Yeah.
so they're gone. So I roll for the bomb now or do his shot now?
Okay, let me just double check some stuff because
One whole thing at a time.
Right. Okay. So the whole bomb.
Yeah, but resolve. So no, you're resolving the resolve his effects.
Oh right.
So right now quick draw shoots.
Okay, move on to the next one.
oh, what does he ask?
Curiosity, if everyone suffered damage except for quick draw, just get 3 shields. So you should have 3 shields.
I chucked the tablet
So
flew.
now it's quick draw shot.
Yes. I think that's what you just said.
Yep, that is right. So Ray.
Yep.
Okay, so spend the target off for this one. Spend the focus.
Yep. Yes, no. Becomes 1 and evade token.
Yep.
Hit.
Okay. So now I roll for Riot.
Yep.
2 dice for Riot. So the crits happen. Yep. So
And then I roll for Ray. Oh no, that's not what I needed in my
but
life.
do you suffer it just as a hit?
No, it is crit.
Oh, okay.
Major hull breach.
Major hull breach goes on Ray.
Right. So now it's combat.
Yep.
So quick draw.
Ugh, what the hell? Trying to get everything back right. Okay. So 3 hits, no blank,
Oh,
blank. More damage goes on.
4 lucky.
that's not what I needed.
Ray blows to pieces. So hard uphill struggle now. What the? It's like
Range 1. Come on, boy.
okay. So here we go.
That was a hit.
Yeah, you knocked into a thing, yeah. So 3.
So 3 hits.
4 dice, stealth dice.
Yep.
Ryad, defensive 4.
No wolf, shit. So 1, 2, so takes 1.
1 damage.
Stealth
With
device every time.
Stealth dice gone now.
Yeah.
Took all those bombs and didn't die.
I did spend that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
so Dale's got this pretty much in his favour, but Nim isn't going to be giving up too soon. Ryad's down to just hull points. He's lost a stealth device, so that makes it a bit more uphill struggle for Ryad. Quick Draw's still got 1 shield left to get his super attack.
All good? Yep. 5k.
Alright, 5k from Ryad.
Drop a bomb normally.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh, it's so good that they're unlimited.
Yeah, it really is. I toyed around with 2 bombs with extra munitions instead, and although those bombs are definite damage, I ran out.
And then it makes your ray have to be cheaper.
Yeah. Okay, so out with the bomb. Depends what quick draw is about.
Story anyway, doesn't it?
No, that's coming in.
Oh, you can hold it.
Yeah.
So
if quick draw doesn't hit this, I can just knock
understood.
it off.
Yep. So you still got an action there.
Yeah. Focus.
Good. So Hom goes off.
So,
2 dice. Ah, I really wanted that to hit.
Quick Draw doesn't take any damage from the bomb there.
Right, so range 1.
Yeah.
Okay, it's really bad. Target lock.
He gets 1 hit, spends target lock to reroll blank and combat focus. Gets a hit and a crit. Nim evades, takes 1 damage. No? Yeah, there we go. I can make a mistake because I always like to just make sure they do it anyway. They're taking it too long.
Wolf, so 1.
So here comes a crit on Ryan.
So 2 dice.
The weapons failure.
Sure, I mean, I guess. Focus.
Spends the focus, takes 1 damage on him.
1 shield left.
And they go back to Dars.
Right, there's any straights, isn't she? And do they have 2 straights?
Just can't do a 1. All good?
Ooh, okay. So Ryan,
Sorry?
2 banks, right?
Okay, I will.
He didn't reveal the dial. Something's gone wrong there.
Normally?
1 straight, yeah?
Yeah. If you don't mind.
Drops the bomblet. takes 2 hard right.
This way. And target or quick draw.
Yep.
Genius in there would be great.
Genius gets makes you drop it after, yeah?
Yeah. But discount combo.
You can't shoot out your arc, can you?
Nope. No turret.
I focus, but it makes no difference. I've already timed it, so.
Yeah. Okay, so that one's going off. Does it hit anybody?
No.
Okay, shot.
So no shots from anyone this turn.
A completely ineffectual combat. You might have to angle that camera a bit higher.
Good. Right, so evade, and then when attacking, roll 1 attack dice.
Hit some crits.
Try and get rid of this motherfucker. Ah!
Sorry.
So no. You.
Talon roll to the right.
Talon roll.
Not easy for me.
Yeah, boy.
Is that stress for you? Is
So
it?
Talon rolls, stresses up, and looks like we're disengaging this round. Probably not. Well, maybe quick doors just at range.
No, I don't run.
It's going to be
Unless
close.
I've got
I
weapon
think it's
free.
just in range 3.
Unless it's 2 health right.
Yeah. Right, stress for me. Cool. Right. Don't know if we're in or we're out. Shall we see?
I think you are. No, out.
We're out.
Pretty happy with that. Yeah, she's got 1 shield. Joust, I guess.
Yeah, we're going to go for that. Right, Ryan. Are you happy?
Yep.
5k. Try and get rid of my weapon failure again.
Sorayad's gone right out of the way. He's going to come back.
Yeah.
Is that good?
He's managed to get rid of that weapons malfunction. He's going to trajectory simulator a bomblet forward.
I love that trajectory thing.
Not sure
It makes so much area of no
how much that's going to come into play.
Because now it's just like, oh, does Ryan wants to come flying back in? Hard, I say hard, 2 bank, because it's green.
Oh, what, please stress?
And focus.
Yep.
Gentleman's agreement to joust.
Yep. Although, I wish I'd done a 3 now, but I think it's still range 1.
Yeah.
Clears the stress, takes a focus token.
Okay, so quick draw.
Right.
Range 1.
Come on.
Looks like we've got 3 and a focus.
6.
I'm going to target on this one. It's fire control.
This 3. Yep.
4 and a focus.
Now this is a decision, isn't it?
I want to shoot you. I'm
Okay.
So he takes the 4 damage.
All
1,
hits.
2, 3.
1,
3 dice, lightweight free.
Nim down to 2 hull points.
range 1. Oh well, that'll do.
That'll do, donkey.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hits. Shiny dice. I can see 2, he says 2 evades, so it takes 2.
Right,
gets his ability. Just one damage.
Target like that one. Focus.
Fires back. Evades 1, so takes 3. And that's the end of the game.
When you paid and did that, I bumped quick draw. I was like, oh, I can't kill her now.
Yeah. Bit closer. There we go. You're speaking to that there.
Okay.
Okay.
No
good game, mate.
Thank you,
Adam. How was that for you?
Okay.
Yeah. Did you when you saw the list up, the matchup was you?
So first of all, saw that it was Dale Cromwell, and like, right, okay, I know who he is. Right. Good start. And then seeing the list, obviously it's quite a tough list, Palpatine. But in last round, I beat a Palp because he, basically the way that it worked out, his stop to bump me didn't bump me, so Rey ended up range 1, Nim took a harpoon, I killed Palpatine first, like maybe second round of shooting, and suddenly, you know, it's a quite healthy list on my side versus his list, and I obviously then went on 1. Okay. And then, so in this I'm thinking, okay, similar sort of tactic, score to settle on the shuttle because it makes that 1 harpoon go off a lot better. Yeah. And then he turns in. I'm like, what do you mean you've turned in? Okay, I guess we'll joust. Right, okay, this is Rey, she likes jousting, sure. Killed Palp, was pretty happy with killing Palp. Yeah. Like as Dale said at the end there, I don't know if you heard it, but me flipping into his gap because he couldn't stop. Yeah. Worked beautifully, killed the shuttle, great. Then the problem was, I instantly was in this position where Ryad was flipping over the top of me, and I just let it happen. I couldn't really do anything about it. Yeah. Potentially, I mean, I got the crit that was White's a stress. Yeah. And so maybe I would have turned, but there's not a lot you can do about a flipping defender. No. Really. No. And then once he took his damage, he disappeared off to the board edge to try and get rid of the weapons malfunction he had, and it's basically just you having to try and avoid quick draw as much as possible, and then eventually you got that opportunity to spend that last shield token and get a double at range 1 as well. Exactly. So it wasn't going to go well, but you know, a possibility to kill quick draw.
Well, it's just one loss, so you get through to the next stage, and then we'll see how things go from there. You've come from the Sith Takers team here with Bob D. Bob D's here, isn't he?
He is, yes.
Yeah, I've not seen him. I mean, there's so many people. And every time I walk past someone, it's like, oh, and then spend 5 minutes talking, and then realise I'm doing something else. So anyway, and you've painted up your ships with this little yellow colour, which worked really well to go on my yellow bases. So thank you for that. Is there any particular significance to it?
So I just really like how almost obnoxious that mustard yellow is. A yellow is my favourite colour, and that just sort of multiplied. So I was like, right, I'm going to paint this. I painted my Dash Rendar all yellow. I don't really like how it looks. But I really like sort of the patchwork of the Falcon, especially that new one out of the Heroes of the Resistance. So I was like, I'll just, like, as if it was yellow, and then through all of its years, you know, and Rey crashing it off things, it's chipped. Just like the others, and it seems to have worked really well. Yeah, and it worked out really well, like I say. And then Dale's got his ships painted with red highlights, and he's on the red bases. So it's kind of like a perfect stream for it. It worked out nicely,
Excellent. Well, thank you very much. Good luck with stage 2.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
And hopefully everything will go well for you.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Okay. Bye. Dale, sit down, man. How's it going?
All right, you?
Wicked. I'm cool. It's going all really well for me at the moment, compared to how it went in France. As you know, it went very badly for me. But
got internet this time.
I had internet in France. Well, it was weird, didn't it? It just disappeared every now and then. But anyway, how was that game for you? Really good?
Yeah, quicker than I thought.
So what did you do in the first couple of rounds? What was your MOV like?
The first game was Ketsu Asajj, and I lost everything except Ryad. Second game, I lost the shuttle. And kept quick draw and Ryad alive, and then that's the same with this one.
Yeah, wicked. So going well for you so far. Yeah. So 3-0.
3-0.
Going into stage 2. Excellent. And in Poland, you did really well as well, huh?
Yeah, went 6-0 in Poland, and then got knocked out, and then went 5-1 in the hyperspace.
Yeah.
So
cool.
Yeah, I've
so
been one game away from the
knocked out? in? When did you get knocked out in?
First thing.
In the first elimination.
Top 32.
Right.
Yeah,
okay. It's a shame. But anyway, and what else? What else I want to ask you? Really, as I was just saying now to Adam there, you two have kind of been like a kind of a branding for my you with the red highlights taking the red bases, and him with the yellow highlights taking the yellow bases. So it worked out really well. So what's your plans for this weekend after crashing out in Poland?
Get an invite.
Yeah,
that's all I'm interested in.
Just go get top 8
or top 8 or go 6-0.
Or go 6-0.
Yep.
Okay, well, uphill struggle though.
Fingers crossed. I've got this one, and then I've got Italy, and that's all my runs. So,
what are your major? And if you get the invite, will you go?
Yeah. Well, I didn't. I was one of the many that didn't get the lottery for Worlds. So I
mean, there's still next week. There's still the opportunity.
Maybe I doubt I'm going to be quick enough to grab it, but I'm assuming.
Sure.
I'm assuming
it's going to be that sort of thing where it goes up and everyone's got to get it.
Log on. So I thought if I can go to this instead, it'll be nearly as good. So.
Okay. Yeah, that we were saying just now to who was I talking to? To the Greenaways. Is that no? It wasn't. It was OJ Hemmings. I was saying I mean, it's the first year they've done this invitational.
It's a big thing,
right?
For sure.
And so, I mean, you could really see that in the future we start to consider this invitational as being the World Championship, because it's still early days. It's the first year. Who knows what's going to happen with it? But World Championship might start becoming a bit of a smaller niche event for them, where there's like specific prizes, and they more start to treat the Coruscant Invitational as being more the premier X-Wing event.
I think I mean, obviously Worlds is. I mean, I know it's a lottery, but Worlds has been open to everyone to have a chance to go. These are open to everyone, and then you just to get an invite.
That's one of the things I wanted to talk about. Is that obviously there's a lottery system, and you got to turn around and say, well. So the lottery system, when you first say lottery system, you're like, that's a good thing, because it means everyone's got the same chance. But then you turn around and say, right, but we're talking about a World Championships. Now, obviously, when you live an hour away from FFG, 100% of the people living there are going to apply, whereas people in the UK, maybe 15% of the UK X-Wing community are applying. And so obviously it ends up being weighted a lot more favour in the local players than everybody else. And so that's one of the downsides to that. And we'll just have to wait and see how things go. But like I say, good luck to you for getting the invitation.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
And we'll hope that'll work out for you. And what's happened there? He's got like a... Okay, I'll go speak to him. Okay, thank you very much, mate. See you later.
Catch you later.